Yo, what's going on, guys? Benny Brooks here, and welcome back for another video. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my custom LEGO Super Mario Character Pack Series 3. Before you guys go down to the comment section and say, Benny, you already did a Character Pack Series 3, what are you doing? In fact, by the time of me recording this video, I have no idea what I'm going to name this because I already made a Character Pack Series 3. But I wanted to do another series just because of the Super Mario 3D World game. I got to play it, and I just wrote down so many notes of like different characters I could do and how to build them and stuff. So not all the characters in this series are based off Super Mario 3D World, but a large majority of them are. So yeah, I just thought of some pretty cool designs, so I wanted to show them to you guys. Make sure to watch all the way to the end to this video, especially this video, because like this is honestly some of my best work, I feel. Anyways, if you guys go in to enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like and also subscribe down below. If you guys want a shout out in one of my future videos, make sure to do two things. First, make sure to subscribe, that's the most important step. And second, make sure to comment down below your ideas for future LEGO Super Mario sets, or like LEGO Super Mario expansion sets, power-up packs, or just anything of that sort. Just comment down below all your ideas. Huge shout out to the subscriber for having such an amazing idea. And alright, with all that stuff out of the way, let's just jump right into the first character in this series. So the first character that we're going to be taking a look at, and my personal favorite character, is Hop Chop. The main build for Hop Chop is consisting of two different 3x3 tiles. Both of these builds are the exact same, but one is actually inverted on top of the other. These two inverted tiles just have some teeth, which is just the new sloping white bricks. How the tile on the bottom actually connects to the tile on top is actually with these neat little connections in the middle. This is probably the hardest part of the build that I had to come up with. I didn't know what piece to use for the connection for like the spring, because Hop Chop as an enemy is basically just like a spring with teeth. I used an interesting lever piece actually, and I pretty much just covered it with circle 1x1 tiles with like the special little hole inside of it so it can connect to all the sides and stuff. I think it turned out really well. There's also a 2x2 inverted brick on top of the build, which is just for Hop Chop's eyes. That print is exclusive to the set. And the last thing is the Mario interactive tile, which is on top. That just sits on a inverted flat tile. I'm not going to spend too much time on the plate that he comes on. It just has two Mario trees in the back. There is also some foliage on the ground. There's like a little pink flower kind of thing going on. There is also a special 2x2 tile for Hop Chop to actually stand on. And that's pretty much it for this character. Let's move on to the next. Here is Kamek. Now Kamek is the next character in this 10 character series wave. Kamek's build is very unique. He has a lot of different bowing bricks on top of his head for his little wizard hat. It's kind of going off in back because he's meant to be flying on his little broomstick. Kamek's face is pretty interesting as well. He has two 1x1 circle tiles that are actually flat for his like little glasses. He also has a little sloping brick for his mouth, or like for his nose, I guess you would say. The face is pretty bland, but the body's kind of cool. You can see Kamek's actually holding his broomstick. How I got the arm to actually curve like that so he holds the broomstick under him is I actually got one of those action interaction minifigure accessories, and I actually just made it white so it looks like just a part of his sleeve going out. I think that works really well. Anyways, his body kind of just slopes back and the broom kind of just goes under him. The broom is just like a common broom that you would find in any like Lego City build or anything like that. And yeah, the build for the tile that comes with Kamek is very simple as well. It's just a bunch of rubble and also a little red flower. There is a functional element so Mario can step on the interaction tile around back on Kamek's head. And the functional element pushes Kamek to the floor so it's like easier to get your coins from Kamek. That's pretty much it for this character. Let's move on to the next one. The next character is Madpole. This character was first introduced, I believe, in Super Mario 3D World. The design for him is very, very simple. He is built very similarly to like a Bomb or any character that just requires two special bricks and just a bunch of flat tiles all over it. You can see that his face print is actually exclusive to this set. I actually really like how that looks. It looks very official. And yeah, the Mario interactive tile is on top of his head. And he also has like a little fin out back. And it just connects to the back of the head using some special tiles. The plate for this character is also pretty cool. You got like a little tiny gear for like a splash of water. And that's where the character actually connects to the platform. There is also a clear cyan or a clear light blue 2x2 cylinder piece to kind of express like a geyser shooting up and the the character kind of being positioned on top of it. There's a little rock piece, which is just a 1x1 cheese slope, and some nice little water flower just kind of sitting there. That's pretty much it for this character. Let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have Flopter. I really like this character, honestly. I love the face print. The face print is exclusive to this character. His wings are also pretty cool. They are 2x2 circle tiles that are actually transparent, so it makes it look like his little helicopter wing things. On top of those, there's just a bunch of flat tiles to kind of make it look a little more like it does in-game. The interactive Mario tile is on top of this character. The stand that comes with this character is pretty simple as well. It's just like a little arched pathway. There is also just a pink flower, which is kind of cool as well. That's pretty much it for this character. Let's move on to the next one. The next character is Spike. Now, I really like the design for Spike. As you can see around back, he actually has the same design of shell that Yoshi does, instead of using that big Mario shell piece, like the new piece for Mario. I decided to brick build it out of different flat tiles. And yeah, the face print is also exclusive to this character, which is nice. For his hair, I just used a blue cheese slope, and honestly, I really like the look of this character. I feel like it's really goofy, but it looks a lot like Spike. He also has those green Mario legs and also the Technic arms that are used for a lot of the Mario characters. The platform that Spike comes on is actually pretty cool. There's like a little tiny cactus build, which is pretty nice, and also a little cactus flower, or I guess you could say it's just like a pink flower. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this character. Let's move on to the next one. And here we have Ant Trooper. Now this character is pretty cool, but a pretty unique design as well. It uses a lot of different functional elements to give it like the curvy body look that it has in-game. It also uses a longer cheese slope piece to kind of fill in those missing pieces that the functional element doesn't provide. The face print is also exclusive to this character. The antenna are pretty cool designs as well. I used the minifigure accessory piece that minifigures can hold on to, and it's like them throwing something. It's the same one that I turned into white and I used for Kamek. I just stuck them on top of his head and then used 1x1 circle flat tiles and made them all purple to make them antenna, and they work like really well for antenna. As you can see, the interactive Mario tile is actually on the side of this character, so you would have to knock him over or just tilt Mario to the side in order to collect your coins. Kind of like the Bomb-Omb, but it doesn't function the same way. This character is also on a desert platform, so he has another one of those little cactuses in back, and he has another one of those pink flowers also, or like the baby cactus. This character also has red Mario feet, but I'm gonna move on from this character now. The next character included in this series is the Blockstepper. Now, I love this character so much, purely because when you find him in Super Mario 3D World, he comes in large sets. So I feel like this character wouldn't be a horrible thing to get like a lot of duplicates of, because you could build like a Blockstepper army like is in the game. So I feel like this is one that you would want duplicates of, which is like really cool in a series. Anyways, this character has a pretty cool eye print in a 1x2 flat tile. He also has the same mouth design as any of the Mario fish with that inverted stamp piece. You can see there's just so many flat tiles just all around this character. He also has some really dark brown Mario shoes, which is kind of cool. The interactive tile is on top of his head, which is also kind of cool. He's a really tall character, but I really like how he turned out. The tile that he comes on is also pretty cool. It has a bunch of different special bricks that make up like this brick wall design. He's pretty much just on a platform. There's some more flat tiles on that to just kind of smooth it out. And if Mario touches the red platform, then he gets burned. Here's the next character in the series. This is Bully. Now, this is actually one of the characters that doesn't come in Super Mario 3D World, to my knowledge. This character was actually first introduced in Super Mario 64, I want to say, but I don't know that for a fact. This character is pretty simple. He uses the bull horn pieces on his sides for those nice horns on the side of his head. Those are in a nice yellow color, which I really like. He also has an interactive Mario tile on the top of his head, and you would actually need to hit him like 4 times in order to get your coins, because how he actually works in the game is you're supposed to jump on him and you're supposed to like push him off of the platform, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that's how Mario would do it. He would just push him around by interacting with the interaction tile on top of his head. He also has a pretty cool print for his eyes. He has really big eyes, and they're really mad as well. And he has the green Mario feet as well. We love those. For his platform, you can see there's like this little lava waterfall type of deal that's going on there. I really like how that looks. There's also a little cheese slope piece that's this nice translucent orange to make it look a little more like detailed. That's pretty much it for this character. Let's move on to the next one. This is one of my favorite characters. So in every single custom Mario series, there's pretty much like a different type of Goomba. In Series 2, we had the Parachute Goomba. In Series 1, we had the Paragoomba. So I decided to make the Goomba in a Floaty, or like the Floaty Goomba. I really like how this character looks. As you can see, his face print is he's sleeping. He interacts just like any other Goomba. He's pretty much just like a troll enemy. I actually used two 2x2 cylinder plates inside the Floaty to kind of resemble the Mario legs without actually using them. In game, this guy is just kind of sleeping around, and then you get in the water and he gets all aggro on you. So I decided to include him in his little Floaty, which you can see there's just a bunch of flat tiles kind of along the brim to give it that nice life preserver or like flotation device texture to it. The plate is super simple. You can see there's some sea grass that's growing out of a rock. There is a 2x2 cylinder brick that's kind of like being like a geyser like the other one was. There's also just some other plants that are in the water as well. That's pretty much it for this character. Let's move on to the last one, I'm pretty sure. And the last character is Growl. Now, this character is really goofy and probably my least favorite character. I could have done better on the face print, I know. I basically just took an image off Google. It was like 3 in the morning, look. But anyways, this character is pretty unique because this character is pretty unique though, because the character in game is supposed to be Circle, and he's supposed to have spikes all around him. He isn't sadly Circle, but I kind of gave him that illusion by giving him a circle flat tile for a face. And he can't actually lock in anywhere because he doesn't have any open studs, so he can't like connect to anything, so he pretty much just rolls around like that. That's why I gave him kind of like a goofy tile. As you can see, there's just like a bunch of different cheese slopes and stuff to just kind of hold him there if you don't want him just rolling around your build. Anyways, yeah, I really like this character. There's just spikes all around him, so he's pretty pokey. The interactive tile is around the back of him, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this character. Let's move on to the bag. The bag for this series is also pretty cool. You can see there is 10 to collect, and this is Series 3 again. I could name it Series 4, but we haven't even seen the official Series 3 yet, so I'm not gonna label any of my custom series Series 4 until we get the official Series 3. So this is more like Series 3 Part 2, I guess, or like Series 3 2.0. You can see the back part of the packaging is actually blue. Now, in every packaging that we've gotten so far has been a different color, so I just kept with that theme and just made it blue. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because the video is already long enough as it is, so let's just move on to my final thoughts. In my personal opinion, this is the coolest custom series that I've ever made. I love the Hop Chop, I love the Kamek, I love the Floaty Goomba, I love the Blockstepper. I just love so many of these characters, so I really like them in Lego. Make sure to comment down below your favorite character as well. I want to know what you guys loved in this series. Also, comment down below your least favorite character. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way till the end of this video. It means so much to me. If you haven't already, drop a like. It helps out my channel so much. And also subscribe. Also, thank you guys for 16,000 subscribers. I didn't really mention that in my previous video, but it's crazy that we've made it this far. If we could get to like 20,000 before the summer, that would just mean the world to me. Anyways, yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And remember, never kick a wall super hard, because it'll hurt. Okay, goodbye. Stupidest one I think I've ever done.